Hello everyone, my name is Yiren Zhu. This semester I took the introduction of the poetry course because I don't want to always follow others' common opinion to learn my language course. I just want to learn some new things and make it challenging for myself. By the way, today my presentation's topic is poetry and visual art. Visual art is my major. I found some of those pretty works are similar to the poem. She works in beauty. I think it would be interesting if I compare to each other by using the work. Let us know what is poetry first. From the definition of it, we can see that poetry is a form of literature that uses aesthetic and the rhythmic qualities of language, such as sound symbolism and meter, to invoke meanings in addition to, or in place of, the prosaic ostensible meaning. In my opinion, it also likes to describe an image which the poet wants to express, especially in the poem She Works in Beauty. Then, how about visual art, and what is it? First of all, visual art is one type of the arts. The poetry is also one type of the arts. Thus, they seem like a pair of brothers. Visual arts are always influenced by the culture and affects the culture. It also describes what the artists saw and what they wanted to express. In general, the visual arts always include drawing, painting, and sculpture. Okay, now we can start to enjoy the poem first. She Works in Beauty by Lord Byron. She works in beauty, like the night, of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that space of dark and bright, mid in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to that tender light, which heaven to gaudy day denies. When shade the more, when ray the lace, had half impaled the nameless grace, which weaves in every raven trace, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express, how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek, and all that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. In this poem, it is a clearly night and everything is lit only by the moonlight and the star. You can imagine to take advantage of the low light to sleep and around the beautiful lady. The speaker never said that he loves her, but in fact, he couldn't stop talking about her everything. Her hair, her eyes, her cheeks. Then, he started telling us that her good looks are really a reflection of her inner goodness. The lady was innocent and purity. The poem is divided into these stanzas of 6 lines each, with an ABABAB rhyme scheme. Every line in the poem is a steady iambic tetrameter. Then, let me bring you guys to the art world. To me, the works of art are always mysteries. To be honestly, these kind of gorgeous works really attract me, even though sometimes I couldn't understand why the artist did such a work. That is the same feeling to the poetry. I admit that poetry is a high level to me, but in fact, when I'm reading it, I could imagine the picture that the poet depicted. Let me show you one of my favorite paintings, The Birth of Venus. It is a painting by Sandro Botticelli, which painted in the middle 14th century. It depicts the goddess Venus, having emerged from the sea as an adult woman. It looks like a classical statue and floating on a seashell in what is surely one of the most recognizable images in art history. Botticelli painted Venus in a nude figure. It symbolized purity of the goddess. Also, the roses were floating behind her. The waves were gently breaking. The clocks and the drapery of the figures blown and lifted by the breeze. Comparing to the poem, She Walks in Beauty, this painting seems to directly describe the woman from the poem, even though they are different women. But the same thing is they are both gorgeous and purity. Also, they let their authors and the audience fall in love with them. Thank you.